Just Sam, whose birth name is Samantha Diaz, has become the proud parent of their first kid. This moment of tremendous joy is tempered by years of struggle. At the same time, they are speaking up once more about the challenging landscape of life that they have encountered since winning American Idol in the year 2020. The road from a jubilant coronation to the challenges of the real world, and now to becoming a father, is full of optimism, humility, and tenacity. New beginnings, a fresh start. Simply put, it was just recently announced by Sam on Instagram that they are now parents. During a photo series taken in the delivery room of a hospital, they wrote, "The fact that I was able to bring my child into this world with my grandmother by my side is something for which I am really thankful. Her presence unquestionably elevated the significance of this moment for me to an even higher level. I give thanks to the Lord for bestowing upon me the gift of my lovely child." The post marks a dazzling high point, which is that being a mother or parent can completely alter one's outlook on life and art. Throughout the discussion around the birth, Just Sam is shown to be embracing thanks, faith, and the love of his family, notably his grandmother, who has been a guiding pillar for them ever since they were young and living in Harlem. This new chapter presents an opportunity for an optimistic reset moment. The acclaimed victory on American Idol, the challenges that followed, and now the process of becoming a parent with a newfound significance. From a busker on the subway to an Idol winner, Just Sam's tale is one of remarkable inspiration and motivation. They were adopted by their grandmother when they were 6 years old and were born in Harlem. They started busking in the subway trains of New York City in order to assist in providing for their family. Just Sam became the first openly LGBT winner of American Idol and the first at-home/win finals winner in the year 2020, when he won season 18 of the show. This victory occurred during the unique season of American Idol, which was disturbed by the COVID-19 epidemic. It appeared as though a fairy tale had been turned upside down. The subway performer who had been unexpectedly propelled into the spotlight of the nation was granted a platform and a promise. Nevertheless, the narrative that came after it would shed light on the complexity that lie behind the limelight. What happens after the crown of crowns? Just Sam's road after losing American Idol has not been easy, despite the fact that he won. They have discussed the fact that victory does not necessarily equate to the achievement of long-term success. Instead, the realities of the sector, the disruption caused by the pandemic, and the financial difficulties revealed. Just Sam disclosed in 2023 that they had resumed their busking activities in the New York City subways, which was less than 3 years after they had won the competition. They stated that it was not a choice but rather a necessity, citing difficulties with rent and an uncertain industry contract as the reasons. They revealed how the epidemic, which resulted in the cancellation of typical Idol winner tours and forced them to play through isolated locations, had a significant impact on their momentum. The information provided in their Wikipedia bio is that after signing with a company, Hollywood Records, at the conclusion of American Idol, they left without releasing an album, claimed to have paid to regain tracks, and left the arrangement with a financial debt. They are not shy about discussing their struggles with health and emotions. As an illustration, in the year 2024, they were facing hospitalizations and utilized their religion and singing in church as a means of recuperation. Just Sam expressed the following in a heartfelt message on TikTok and Instagram. "This was me a little over a year after I had won the American Idol competition. Now I am back where I began. The fact that I was doing this made me feel ashamed, but I realized that I had no choice. I never gave up, even after being used, blackballed, and thrown to the side like trash. I never gave up. With the use of my voice and God, I have been able to open doors that no man can shut. I found myself back where I had begun, but there is still a great deal more for me to accomplish here on earth. This is not the conclusion." This bare honesty demonstrates both fragility and drive at the same time. As a result, the narrative transforms from overnight success to ongoing fight to achieve success. The process of becoming a parent while traveling. In the midst of all of these professional and emotional ups and downs, the advent of their first child brings as a powerful and stabilizing influence into the picture. The expression of thanks toward Lord demonstrates consistent faith, which has been a touchstone throughout their entire existence. The fact that their grandmother is mentioned as being by their side is a signal that she continues to play the function of family anchor. This moment is more than just the release of a new album or tour for Just Sam. It is the beginning of a more profound aspect of their identity. When the singer-artist becomes a father, it is possible that their music, their goals, and the legacy they intend to leave behind could be impacted. In addition, it might serve a different kind of purpose in addition to charts and contracts respectively. What implications does this have for the music industry? Another thing that is reflected in Just Sam's narrative is the fact that winning a huge televised tournament does not necessarily ensure success. Their openness helps to challenge the misconceptions that are prevalent in the sector and facilitates more in-depth conversations. When compared to reality, many people have the misconception that winning a show like American Idol is a direct route to achieving blockbuster success. Sam's experience demonstrates that plaudits are not sufficient to guarantee longevity on their own. The influence of the pandemic. Their victory took place during the period of the epidemic when remote production was prevalent, which prevented them from experiencing the customary live touring and exposure. This one-of-a-kind setting adds another layer of intricacy to their post-victory narrative. The lyrics of a song that talk about being used or thrown aside indicate the financial and emotional precarity that even a winner might experience. They have made a symbolic return to busking at an early age. Authenticity and identity. Just Sam's roots in Harlem, their stream of faith, and their past in busking all contribute to a multifaceted identity that goes beyond the concept of talent show winner. They have now added another degree of complexity to their relationship. It is possible that their narrative will serve as both a cautionary tale and an inspiration to them as they transition into parenting and restore their profession. In addition to bearing their voice and their truth, they are also moving forward with a new life. From here on out, having a newborn in his arms and a wealth of life experience, there are a few questions that come to mind regarding the next chapter of Just Sam's story. Musical direction. Will the subjects of their upcoming songs be influenced by the fact that they are parents? Could there be more songs that are about introspection, perseverance, legacy, and hope? Are they now more selective, rebuilding on their own terms, rather than pursuing the music machine path that failed them in their early years? This is the question that pertains to their career strategy. Public narrative. Their openness about going through difficult times may turn out to be a strength. Audiences are becoming more and more appreciative of authenticity and honest talk about the reality of the industry. They may become a mentor or a spokesperson for future talent show winners, lobbying for improved post-win assistance and institutional reform. This would have an impact on other people. Balance and wellness. After experiencing health problems, financial pressure, and public attention, this period may provide them with the opportunity to prioritize mental health, family, and spirituality in addition to their artistic endeavors. Simply said, the trip that Just Sam takes is not a straightforward rags to riches tale. Rather, it is more nuanced, honest, and possibly even more human. They are the embodiment of both the precariousness and the potential of modern musical life. From the subway platforms of New York to the premium stage of American Idol, from unfulfilled contracts to hospital beds, and now from single artist to parent, they have been everywhere. They are celebrating not only a personal milestone with the birth of their child, but also a symbol of rejuvenation. You have arrived once more, but this time in a different way. This new chapter whispers this to you in the face of prior disappointments and in the face of fighting uphill. It's possible that the world hasn't seen everything yet, but Just Sam is making sure that the story continues to unfold in a way that is more satisfying, complete, and empowering than ever before. As we watch, we are reminded that success is not always about the trophy. Rather, it is about what you build, what you endure, and what you carry forward despite the challenges you face. The winner of American Idol is no longer just the person who won the competition. They are also the parent, the survivor, and the artist who is composing their next act on their own terms. This is a wonderful achievement for Just Sam, and congratulations are in order. The fact that this is not the end, but rather a powerful new beginning, is the reason that we are rooting for them.